Mike Leonard Insurance Agency has served the communities in the North Texas Metroplex area for over 40 years. We're an independent agency, which gives us the opportunity to shop among a number of larger, nationally known companies without sacrificing coverage. If you haven't shopped for better car or home insurance lately, give us a call or check out our website. You will be shocked at how much more your current company may be overcharging you. Mike Leonard Insurance. We're local, independent, and we're here for you. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Man, how did Lowe's feel nice? Man, these Trojans came out on top 40-28 over WT White. Here with quarterback Pierson, Rougeau, and boy, they roll off 21 unanswers on you guys. Kind of caught you with your feet a little bit, flat-footed. Yes. Can you talk about how you guys kind of regrouped, made sure you came back with business, and the defense came up with some big plays, and obviously you came up with a big scramble there?
Yes, sir. Personally on the sideline, my personal aspect of that was I'm not going to lose like the last two senior groups. I said I can't be that dude crying. I said the seniors my sophomore year crying on this sideline and this field, and I couldn't see it. They danced on the bleachers and us. It was so disrespectful. I couldn't let that happen, and I had to pick the energy up on the sideline. Once we picked that energy back up, we got the momentum back, we flipped it.
Yeah, this was a big circle game for you guys. You kind of alluded here to a couple of the tough losses back-to-back years. Even the COVID year, you had to kind of forfeit your freshman year.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't come over here. I know you guys wanted them. A little chippy at times down there a little bit, but talk about how you guys were able to kind of stay away from that, not get the unsportsman call, penalties,
yes,
but you were able to focus and get this dub here tonight.
We have been doing a bad job on penalties. Coach had us running for days, had the punishments increased. It was bad, but I told them to keep their mouth shut. I had to say what I had to say on the field, and as long as we kept the penalties, we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot, we did great.
We talked a little off camera, buying into what Coach Boone has been preaching here for year 3 for you guys, and it seems like you guys really, this senior class has really kind of bought in with the leadership role here. Can you talk about what it was that Coach Boone kind of preached to you that gave you guys the faith in here to be a pretty darn good football team?
Our motto is tat up, tough at all times. So he told us in that locker room before halftime, he said, y'all got to come back out and knock them out completely. He said, you got to be tough at all times. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I built y'all for. He's like, tough at all times. He said, y'all go out there and show them who tough. And he was like, he had told us, we come out here, we knock on them out, y'all going to be happy as who knows what after this game. Yes, sir.
For you guys, there's a huge seeding game here. You cemented your playoff spot here now going for you guys here. You got our little Turner in 8 days over here. How do you want to finish this off for you? The regular season, we won't get to the playoffs yet. We'll talk to you beforehand on that. But how do you want to finish this regular season? Got a shot at 8-2 now.
I want to finish with a great win, a big win. Play to our level of football. Don't play down because of our opponent. And go out there with a great win. Score a lot of points on my side, yes, sir, and keep my stats up. Yes, sir.
Well, last year was kind of tough to really kind of get geared up for El Turner. You had the tough loss against, WT White. You knew you weren't going to go to the playoffs. It's kind of, I shouldn't say it was tough to get up to play for them, but you can tell your guys are still kind of hurting from that loss.
Oh, yeah, we had people in practice. It was bad. The seniors acted bad attitudes, everything. They wouldn't show up. So I had to go out there. I said, I might as well play to the best I ever can because it's going to be my last junior season.
Absolutely.
And it went by so quick. We already back to our alternative this year. And I was just looking forward to my senior season, getting better, going out and training.
Well, I will say this. You guys are 7-2 here. You're looking good. How can we get this student body to show up here to these games up here? What can we do? It's a pet peeve for me. It's my alma mater, and I was embarrassed tonight not seeing a lot of student body here tonight, and you guys are a good football team.
I think we need to find a way to get a student section going.
Yes.
I know our pep rallies are pretty lit, but, we tell them come out. They don't come out sometimes. Right. They do come out. But I know home games are a little bit more packed, but it's okay. We got ourselves down here on the field. We the ones that work. So.
Well, and that's a testament to you guys. You motivated you guys yourself to do this. You didn't need the student body to do this, but I'll be damned, we need them next week, don't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like next week, since it's a quote-unquote rival game, it should be a little bit more because bet's gonna be placed outside the field. So
absolutely.
Yes, sir. That's what I see.
And you've already finished off by beating Creekview week 2. You want to get that. You want to get that trophy. You want to get that football for Coach Boone. It's huge for Coach Boone over here. What do you guys need to do to keep getting better as a football team for next week?
I would say on the offense side of the ball, we take away the penalties because we had too many penalties tonight in what I believe. And then defensively, we need to tackle and break down and wrap up.
Well, man, you need to come see this guy, man. It's his senior year. He's got a home game next week. He's slippery when wet. You need to watch him. The Trojans 7-2 over here. Got our Turner next week. Qualify for the playoffs. Man, Pierson, I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. Enjoy this with your team. And student body, y'all need to show up next week at Standard Stadium against Arnold Turner. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory at Lowe's Fieldhouse tonight. Man, these Newman Smith Trojans come out with a big 40-28 win over WT White here at Alex Segura. Man, it looked like you had command of the game in the first half.
Yes, sir.
The Hail Mary at the end of the half, then they scored, two TDs right out of half.
Yes,
What's kind of going through you guys' mindset there to kind of just regroup, recharge, and get refocused again?
We couldn't let our heads down. As soon as we let our heads down, they had momentum. So we just knew we had to keep the momentum going. Big time catch, big time scoring. Just keep our team alive.
I thought you were a huge spark plug in here. You had 3 big plays in here. Can you talk about just coming in and making a difference when you came into the game here in the second half?
When my team needs me, I'm always gonna make a play for them. They're my brothers, and we always gonna ride. Yes, sir.
Big catch over here. You show the nifty feet, show the hands. What can you not do?
Tell me, coach.
For you guys, I know you've been circling WT White here the last couple of years. They're giving you a couple of hard-fought losses here. Can you talk about, kind of getting that monkey off your back, but also position yourself for the playoffs now going forward?
It was just a get back. A team we lost to in 2 years. We needed to get back to get our number 30 seed, beat a big-time opponent in a big-time game.
For you guys, I know that, you had the tough loss a couple of weeks. You kind of bounced back here with a couple wins now here. I know you end the season next week here with RL Turner. I know there's still room for you guys to get better, though, because you got to get better going into the playoffs. What do you think is the number one thing you guys need to do to get better?
Just show up. We got to be ready. Playoffs coming.
Well, you get RL Turner next week. Battle of Carrollton, you're already taking care of half of that. Beating Creekview week 2.
Yes, sir.
Can you talk about just finishing it off and making sure you guys get a little momentum going into the playoffs?
They're a team we can't underestimate. We just got to go in there and handle business like we always. Every game is a big-time game because we're in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, man, this guy was a big spark plug here tonight, man. He reminded me of the hefty lefty a little bit back in the day. Little nibble of the feet, couple scored, big plays. And Newman Smith comes out on top with a 40-28 win. Kenny Matthews, Friday Night Glory. Thanks so much, Alex. Appreciate you.